This is not the man I met. He is egotistical, he disrespects me.
This entire marriage has been forced upon me.
When you don't have trust, when you don't have that foundation, the relationship is over before it starts.
I'm at my breaking point. He has a problem with spending.
You have champagne taste on a soda water budget.
Yes,
What's
honey,
going on?
come on, champagne taste. It's about the taste, not about the budget.
I can't trust him anymore. The man that I married would never have done that.
I'm not going to advise her to try to make this work because I think it's dangerous. I think it's gone beyond that. Here is today's case.
This woman claims her fiancé is not only entertaining other women, but also men. She says she's no longer the priority in her life. Is her fiancé playing both sides, or is this all a misunderstanding? That's today's case on Divorce Court.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Faith Jenkins presiding. Your Honor, our virtual audience is filled with your superfans. Today's superfan of the day is Teresa, coming all the way from Manitoba, Canada.
Teresa, we're so happy to have you with us. Welcome to Divorce Court.
Your Honor, this is the case of Martin versus Rushing.
Thank you, Juan. Miss Arika Martin.
Yes, sir.
You have brought Miss Ashley Rushing.
Yes, Your Honor.
To divorce court today. I understand the two of you were engaged.
Yes.
You recently called off your engagement.
Yes.
You're here in divorce court to see if you can work things out.
Yeah.
Or if it's really time for the two of you to go your separate ways.
Yes, Your Honor.
So you don't end up back here later in the future.
It's true.
Okay. I'll start with you, Miss Martin. Why don't you give me some background? Tell me how the two of you met and what brought you to divorce court.
She doesn't trust me, and then at the same time, she doesn't prioritize me. Basically, I have my business going on right now, and that's my main focus, so that's what I need her to do and support at this moment. So.
Are you the one that called off the engagement?
Yeah. I called it off because we can't seem to come to a agreement of trust or not. So. That's
okay, Ms. Rushing, what do you have to say about that?
I love her so much. I want to get married, and I want her to propose to me again. But I feel that if she doesn't trust me, then how can we spend our rest of our life together trying to have a beautiful life when she can't trust me?
That is the question. So what has brought you to the point where you don't trust Ms. Rushing?
In the past, we had problems with her exes popping up. One of the main reasons why I don't trust her.
I understand from your papers you said you moved from California to Arizona.
Yes.
And you were really excited about the two of you moving in together.
Yeah, starting off a new life
But
together.
a couple of days after you got there, what happened?
One of her exes popped up.
Why was he popping up?
I don't know why he was popping up. When I first met Arika, I was getting out of a relationship, and he was known that I was, wanted to be with Arika, and I wanted to marry her. So maybe, I don't know, maybe he was just trying to come over to, I don't know, keep his spot or something, but he did know that I did want to be with Arika.
Okay, so he came over and he was just starting trouble?
Yes. Yeah, basically.
And you believe that?
Yeah.
So what happened, because the two of you did get engaged, but you were engaged for 4 years?
Yeah.
Why the long engagement? That might be the longest engagement we've ever had in divorce court, and we've had our share.
We just had ups and downs, and then at the same time, we have kids, so by us having kids, it kind of leaves the relationship still on with us.
You don't have children together. You have children that you adopted before you met each other?
Well, no, we adopted one together, and then the one she had, we have together.
Okay, so you did adopt a child?
Yes.
So you have one child you adopted together, and you have a child before the two of you met?
Yes.
Okay, so, and you were engaged for 4 years, for what reason?
We got engaged, and it was the most beautiful thing of my life. But when it was my turn to buy the ring for her, she had my ring. But when I was buying her ring, I asked her, do you like this ring? Do you like this ring? She was being so picky about the rings that she wanted that I just never got her one, and it just passed. We started to adopt a child, and then it just was moved to the side. So I was basically the only one wearing the ring, and she didn't, so.
So that was a problem for the two of you?
I guess yeah. She didn't trust me or something like that.
I didn't, no.
Because I wouldn't want to wear the ring.
You left and you went back to California?
Yes.
For 2 months, you said?
True.
What made you reconcile?
The kids and our lives being together at the same time. Like, we have our family, so sometimes you gotta step out of the mad situation and put yourself in a position where you got to be strong for your family.
You had an issue. You said you felt like you were catfished. Tell me about that.
No, actually, she was a catfish. I was catfish. When I got back from California for the 2 months, I had got a call from somebody, a text message from somebody. Somebody was messaging me on Facebook, and they were just going back and forth with me, and it seemed like it was Ashley, so I was entertaining it, and then I guess it led to the person showing up to my house, and then Ashley finding out about it, and then coming up. I told her it was a catfish, but
she said she thought it was me trying to make a fake page and get her to talk to me, and
because I was fresh back from California.
So tell me what happened in your own words.
I think she was talking to someone because she wanted to try to probably get back at me or something. I think she met up with someone. I seen the text messages in her phone with them talking back and forth. And I told her, I'm like, this doesn't seem like me. Why would you think this is me if I don't even message like that? So the girl ended up coming to her house, and she said it was catfish, but the girl said she sat on the couch. Like, if it wasn't me coming, like if you seen the person, if it wasn't me, why would you still invite them to your house?
So this woman came into the house?
Yes.
Where you were? Is that true, ma'am?
She invited her.
I thought it was Ashley, though.
You didn't think it was Ashley when someone shows up at the house and it's not Ashley?
I thought it was Ashley.
How do you think somebody's Ashley who's not Ashley?
This is the whole thing. I thought it was Ashley texting me when the girl showed up to the house. It obviously wasn't her.
Well, you invited her in anyway?
She was already there.
Buddy.
If you find out you are being tricked and duped, like you said,
Yeah.
you then say, oh, well, since you're here.
I didn't want to be rude and send her home, so
Really? You didn't
guys
know
had a
her.
drink and
How are you being
sent her
rude?
we had a drink. and then I
Excuse me,
sent her
how
home.
are you being rude to someone who you don't know? Who you say is
She had the
catfishing you?
But then at the same time, I guess she actually wasn't a catfish. She was a girl that was actually interested in talking to me, so I let her in and I
Okay.
told her to go home.
So you're saying,
Yeah.
according to you, you're saying to me
And
that
I was gone for 2 months too, so at the same time.
I understand that, but Ms. Martin, no, we're not gonna do that. Listen, I was born during the day, but it was not yesterday, Ms. Martin.
Well, right now, so I have a credit business, so I'm using my business to, network with people, and she doesn't understand that with this networking, a lot of different people will be calling me and will be talking to
At
me.
the middle of the night.
That's what you do, Ms. Martin.
Yeah.
You help the people in the community. You mean to tell me you had a long text conversation with someone and this person said that they were Miss Rushing?
Well, they didn't say that word, Miss Russian. I just thought it was her catfishing me because I just got back from California and I didn't know nobody in Arizona to be actually, in my inbox talking to me. And I wasn't talking to everybody. So at the same time, I thought it was her
So
playing
how
a
did the
trick on
person
me.
find you?
I think social media. She just looked me up or something. I'm not sure, but that's.
I think they met online. I think it's all just, I don't know.
Something doesn't quite add up here, Ms. Martin. So the woman shows up at your house,
Yeah.
and you see that it's not Miss Rushing,
Yes.
but you say you don't want to be rude to this stranger who you do not know, so come on in. You invite him in for a drink.
It wasn't just me there. It was my little sister there. We were there.
Oh, that's even worse. So now you're endangering other people. You don't know who this woman
That's
is.
what I said.
So now you're getting your whole family in trouble.
Yeah. So it was a
Okay, Miss
mistake,
Martin.
that happened.
I'll tell both of you, when stories come up in this courtroom that don't seem to make sense, something's just not adding up.
Yeah.
And that's why there's trust issues between the two of you, because we just been having a conversation the last 15 minutes. And I know you're not being forthcoming with what's really going on. So this is what happened. Now you're here. You then say there's an issue because you started your business. Not only do you say the personal issues are going on, there's a lack of trust, but you say Ms. Rushing is not supporting your business.
Nah.
What happened with your business and on social media?
Well, right now, so I have a credit business, so I'm trying to help a lot of people build their credit so they can.
That's what you do, Ms. Martin.
Yeah.
You help the people in the community.
Yeah.
Strangers and friends alike.
No, everybody, I'm trying to get everybody's credit up because, if you do have good credit, you'll be able to, open a business, get a house, get a car. So at this moment in time, I'm using my business to, network with people, and she doesn't understand that with this networking, a lot of different people will be calling me and will be talking to
At
me.
the middle of the night.
I'm on the phone.
Day or night.
Day or night.
Ms. Martin's going to answer the call.
I'm very dedicated. I'm very dedicated to
I have
it.
to get out the room.
I'm gonna answer that phone.
You know.
They need to fix their credit.
Yeah.
You're saying you're going to answer that phone.
Yeah, I'm gonna answer the phone. I'm gonna get it done.
Ridiculous.
So what's happening with the business?
I'm cleaning, removing, getting credit increase. She doesn't like the fact that I talk about credit. Anytime I have like a conversation, I'm mostly talking about credit. And one of my exes actually supported me in the business. So on social media, she reposted one of my posts. And when she reposted it, Ashley seen it and she was like, why are you still talking to your ex? I said, well, she's actually supporting me. So by her supporting me, I took that in consideration of, support.
Why did the ex reposting about her business bother you?
Because she made a comment stating that she's supporting her. Well, if I would have known how to repost stuff, I braid hair all day, so I'm not tech savvy. Okay. But if I knew how to repost her stuff, I would support her too.
But why are you upset because someone else did?
Because they're talking. She the same person that did that, she's leaving her messages telling her, oh, you're a gift from God.
No,
and she doesn't tell me stuff like that.
That's not true.
I never, ever hear
she
that.
She said that to her ex? She's a gift from God?
Yes.
Not that ex. That's not true.
You've been in each other's lives for over 6 years. You've been engaged for over 4 years. Ms. Martin, you should know by now.
Yeah.
Ms. Rushing, you should know by now.
So I'm saying if I figured it out, but in my head, I'm ready to just go ahead and call it quits.
If you'd like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Miss the show? Watch full episodes on our streaming platforms and follow us on social media for exclusive content.
What I'm saying is,
I believe the same person that's I think they're still talking, and
it's real friend. We were very we're friends. At the same time, she supports me, I support her. So it's not like we're messing around or anything like that. We don't have conversations to the point.
You were upset because her ex reposted about her business and you didn't like that. Let's get to your witness. Tell me what's going on and why you brought a witness.
I brought my little sister Jasmine here today as a witness. She's always with us. We always go out to places. I call her when I'm going through arguments with Arika. She's always there, so she knows a lot about our relationship.
Okay, Miss Jasmine Newsom.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Thank you for being here, Miss Newsom. You've heard the testimony today between Ms. Martin, Ms. Rushing. What is it that you want to add, ma'am?
I just want to add that it's really the trust, to be honest. I know they really love each other and they really care about one another, but they got to get that trust together. It's coming to where Ashley's always calling me and just giving me some insight on some things that she's not happy about. So that's just something I want to make sure that they work out before they leave you, Your Honor.
Do you understand, Ms. Newsom, why Ms. Martin called off the engagement?
Yeah, I can understand why she called off the engagement, just because of just a lot of things were just going on. If she feels one type of way and there's a lot of, things that they can't work out.
She always brings her family involved too at the same time, so.
She's always accusing her, but are these accusations founded?
No, Your Honor. One day my sister called me. She's like, she came over home from break and she just doesn't trust me. She thinks I'm always doing something. And I'm like, that's not true. You're with your kids. So those are some things that I've witnessed. But I know Ashley really cares about her. She's really someone that actually provides and makes sure Arika's good. So I don't understand why Arika doesn't feel like she's being supported. And I don't think Arika should not trust my sister at this point.
Okay, Ms. Newsom, and you hang out with Ms. Martin a lot?
Yeah.
I love her. She's a sister.
Okay. Do you have good credit?
Yes. I work on her credit too. ATM credit, 101.
Okay, that's what I thought. Ms. Martin's always working on somebody's credit. I just wanted to be sure. You will not get the short end of the stick. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you being here. For whatever reason, there's been this breach of trust in your relationship.
Yeah.
So much so that you have called off the engagement and said you don't want to get married.
Yeah. So hopefully we could work on that, and if possible, if we do, then we could see something. But really, in reality, right now, I'm just trying to figure out what we're doing.
And does it
You've
feel like
been
anything...
in each other's lives for over 6 years. You've been engaged for over 4 years. Ms. Martin, you should know by now.
Yeah.
Ms. Rushing, you should know by now.
So I'm saying if I figured it out, but in my head, I'm ready to just go ahead and call it quits. But in Ashley's mind, she wants us to continue to try to get married. And I understand we do have a family, so at the same time, it would be best for us to get married, and I'm willing to do that. But she's gonna have to trust me at the same time. I'll have to trust her.
You're willing to do that? That's what you're willing to do? You're telling me you're here today, you're ready to call it quits, but she's the one that wants to be in a relationship. She knows she can't be in a relationship by herself.
Yeah.
So you're willing to get married, you're willing to take the next step. So that's when you really know that your heart's really not into it. Because if your heart were really into it, that's not how you would feel, and that's not what you would say.
Okay.
And it's time for the two of you to really be brutally honest with how you really feel.
True.
Being engaged for 4 years is a really long time because you know you haven't been ready to take that next step, so you've just been postponing making the commitment and somehow hoping that things would work themselves out. Because you keep saying, I need her to trust me. So trust is earned.
Yeah.
So you're standing before me today and you're telling me that you still have all of these issues of mistrust. It's because somebody hasn't earned it.
How do you get trust back? That's the
So
thing about
it's two things. Trust is earned, and then there has to be a decision on both parts. Because you're going to go into a relationship. You're going to have some history. You're going to have some baggage. You may have some experiences even with each other.
Yes.
That you bring into the relationship. But at some point, if you really want to move forward, that means you have to be willing to write a clean slate. And from everything I've heard today, you haven't done that.
Yeah.
If you're standing before me telling me that you're willing, you're thinking about it, you're considering this is what she wants to do, what is it that you want?
I want to move forward from this. I really want the best for the both of us at the same time.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. If you want to move on, that is okay. That is fine.
Okay.
But stand in your truth. And it's okay. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
You can choose your happiness over your history. And that is my advice to the two of you.
Okay.
Go out and help the people. Focus on your business, what you really want to do, until you really decide you're ready to get into another committed relationship. And Ms. Rushing, I just want to say something to you to be clear. Because you said you want this relationship.
I do.
No, what you want is a relationship where two people can be in it and be happy and committed to each other and trusting, and you feel the loyalty, the commitment. What you do not want is the bare minimum when someone says they are willing to take the next step with you.
Right.
That's not the kind of relationship you want either.
Okay, you're right.
Good luck to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you. When she said, instead of being willing, I know I'm gonna have to be ready, so whenever I do be ready, then we can move forward.
Well, I'm ready. I'm just trying to build the trust back between us so we can get married and we don't just keep having a relationship just going on and on for years. I do want to be married, so hopefully we can work it out and walk down the aisle.
I called off the wedding because I feel that I can't trust Ashley right now, and once we build that trust back up, then we can move forward.
So I do realize what has happened in the past, and I want to grow from that. So hopefully we can, after this court, we can grow from that and we can get married.